Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today let's unbox and take a look at the GoPro Hero 8 Black. Let's get into the video. So first, let's unbox this camera and see the accessories that they provide us. I actually did spend somewhere close to 29 to 30,000 for this camera, and I had to spend 2,000 more for additional accessories, which I will cover in another video. So first, let's unbox this camera. So to unbox this, we can pull this camera out from the bottom part, and as you can see, there's a seal here, which once we take that seal out, we have this white box, and once you pull that white box out, we first have this blue card which just says subscribe to GoPro. I think GoPro does provide some subscription, that's what they're mentioning here, to get a subscription from. And then we have just a few markings like how to mount and unmount your camera on the accessories, and then how to insert your battery, SD card, and stuff like that. After that, we have another card which says if we have any queries or questions, we can contact GoPro to get some help. And then we have a couple of GoPro stickers here. That's really good. I love stickers, but I don't think I will ever use them. Moving on, we have this huge booklet. It's just basic manual on how to use it and how not to use this camera. Even though it has more than 50-60 pages, the main instructions is just for 3 to 4 pages in English, rest is in multiple languages. Alright, so inside the box we have a curved mount that can be used on a helmet or on places which has a curved surface rather than a flat surface. If you want to mount your camera on a flat surface, this is not the mount that you should choose. This mount is only to be used on a curved surface like on a helmet. Moving on, next we have here is a USB-C type charge cable which you can use to charge your GoPro. Unfortunately, you don't get a charging brick. You can probably use your mobile's charger or with a power bank to charge your GoPro. And at last we have the GoPro battery itself. Even with full power, these batteries can only last you anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour depending on the video resolution. So I highly suggest you guys to get additional batteries. Trust me, these batteries will drain much faster than you think they would. So inside the box we just have these 3 accessories. One is the USB-C type charge cable, a battery, and a mount for a curved surface. Now let's take the camera out from the box. Alright, the GoPro is now out. As you can see, on the left we have the mode button and the power button. At the back we have the LED screen, and on the right side we have the door for battery and SD card, and in front we have a small little LCD display. So now let me show you how to use this buckle mount. First, let's unmount the GoPro. All you need to do is just unscrew this bottom part and your GoPro is now free. Let's set the GoPro aside and let me show you how to use this buckle mount. To release your buckle mount from an accessory, all you need to do is raise the rubber flap and then pinch the buckle from the back and then push it out. That's how you remove your buckle mount from an accessory. And to attach your buckle mount to an accessory again, do the same. Raise the flap, position your buckle mount on the accessory, push it in until you hear a click. Once you hear a click, push the rubber back in. Now it's safe and locked well. Let's insert the battery in, and to do so we need to open the door. There's a little lock here, push it down and then open the door. As you can see, we have 3 different slots here, one for the SD card, one for the battery, and another one for charging. The SD card is already in, so now let's insert the battery. Once the SD card and the battery is in, make sure you close the door nice and tight and then lock it. If the door is not closed properly, then you might have potential water damage when you use it underwater. To turn on your GoPro, just push the power button on the left once, and your GoPro is now on. To turn off your GoPro, just do the same. Hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn it off. To customize your GoPro settings, swipe down, and here you can find multiple options. You can use voice control, you can enable or disable the sounds, you have quick capture, screen lock, grid display, and much more. We have 3 different modes in GoPro. You can shoot time-lapse, you can shoot videos, and you can take photos. To access these, all you need to do is just swipe left or swipe right to toggle between the modes, and you can also use the mode button on the left to change your mode from time-lapse to video or to photo. We are now in video mode, and by default you can see GoPro provides us with 4 different video presets to shoot from. Those are standard, activity, cinematic, and slow motion. Standard option lets you shoot in full HD, that is 1080 pixels in 60 frames per second using wide angle. If you want, you can customize the standard using the edit option on the right. You can change the frame rate, you can change the focal length to narrow or linear. We also have activity mode, which lets you shoot in 2.7K, which is twice the quality of 1080 pixels. Also lets you shoot in 60 frames per second and in super view. Then we have the cinematic, which shoots in 4K in 30 frames per second and shoots linear. And at last we have the slow-mo preset, which shoots in full HD 1080 pixels and it shoots in massive 240 frames per second, which means you can slow down your footage to 8 times, and it also shoots in wide angle. To create your own preset, select the plus icon. We have multiple options here. First, let's get into mode. In mode we have video, looping and slow-mo. Select the one that you need. Next we have resolution and frames per second. GoPro lets you shoot in 4K, 2.7K, 1440 pixels and also in 1080p. Coming to FPS, you can shoot from 24 frames per second to 240 frames per second. Depending on your video resolution, your FPS will be restricted as well. Next we have the lens options. You can shoot your videos in super view, that is 16mm, wide angle 16 to 34, linear from 19 to 39 and narrow in 27mm. And you also have Hyper Smooth 2.0, which is to stabilize your videos. You also have digital zoom options. You have clips. We also have ProTune. ProTune lets you shoot your videos in a flat profile so that you can color correct and color grade your footage in the post-processing. Once you're done with your customization, you can save it and your new preset is saved. Like so, you can create multiple presets based on how you would like to shoot your videos. To start recording, press the shutter button at the top. If you're filming yourself, the front LCD display will be useful to let you know the settings that the camera is now recording at and the status of it. At the top you can see that the video is now recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Below that it shows how long the video has been recording. And at the bottom left you can find an estimated time duration of how long you can record your video based on the storage left on your SD card. And at the bottom right you can find the battery percentage left. And to stop recording, just press the shutter button once. To access your gallery, swipe up and you can see the most recent footage. To view all your photos and videos as in the gallery, press the top left icon. We are now in photo mode. By default, GoPro provides you with 4 different presets to take photos. Those are photo, live burst, burst and night. You can also create your own presets just like I showed you in the video mode. You can change your lens options, you can select timer, also you have ProTune here as well. Select the best preset you like and then you can start capturing photos. And at last we are now in the time-lapse mode. And by default GoPro provides us with 3 different custom presets. Those are time warp, time lapse and night lapse. You can also create your own preset by selecting the plus icon and then choose the mode, resolution, lens, the speed you would like to have your time warp or time lapse to be in. You have ProTune options and much more. And that, my friend, is the GoPro Hero 8 Black. We have only covered the general settings and the different modes available. These GoPros can produce amazing videos. It can go to places a regular DSLR cannot go. They are waterproof, they can take a hard beating and will still work fine. There's just so much potential for these action cameras. I will make a video on different accessories that you can get for this GoPro and I'll show you how to use them and also where to get them for the best price. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and like the video if you did. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, it's bye from Bhanu Prakash.